circuits today are normal circuit stations, 4 exercises, 4 minutes on the clock. Each exercise has a number of reps assigned to it. I'll do my best to remind you guys how many reps you have so you don't forget, because even I forget half the time. So start with a warm-up, end with a cool-down, and then we'll get into our circuits. All right, so equipment for today, lighter and heavier dumbbells just in case. Can you hear me, Carol? It says you can't hear me. I hope you can hear me. It shows my microphone's working. Let me know still if you can't hear me. Lighter and heavier dumbbells, a mat, always recommended if you have hardwood floors at home. Jess can hear me. Okay, at least one person can hear me. And then a step will mostly just be for cardio things. I know we've been working around that for quite a while. So we'll get started with our warm-up quick, and then we'll get into the first station. All right, let's start with our arm circles today. Forward, ease into it. And switch. All right, tighten them up. Let's stay going backwards here. Squeeze those hands. Squeeze all those muscles around the shoulders. Focusing on activating here versus loosening up and forward. Good. Now let's go to a slow march with a twist. Okay. Knee up. Opposite elbow twist across. Good. Stay standing nice and tall here. Feel that core activate as we twist. Good. Let's go to our slow butt kicker hamstring activation and chest opener here. Hamstrings are tight. Okay, Carol can hear me now too. That's good. Good. All right, let's shake it out here. Getting on the balls of those feet. Knees loosen up, ankles loosen up. And let's just go to a jog here. Don't have to do full high knees. Let's just get the knees up a bit. And into our fast butt kickers now. Get those hamstrings going even more. Good. Give me a few body weight squats here, nice and slow. Find that mobility through those hips. Ease into it. Start to feel the hamstrings, the quads, the glutes, the calves. Start to get some warmth. Good. All right, let's take it down to our mat quick. Let's just open up those hips, either half kneeling position or runner's lunge here. Just want you to focus on that hip, on that down leg opening up. And switch when you're ready. Good, and then take it down to all fours here. Let's go to our bird dogs. We'll finish on these here. Okay, opposite arm and leg, crunch in, extend. Every muscle working to keep our balance here. And then as we push through that heel, reach through those fingers, 8 on each side here at your own pace. Once you're done with those, make your way back to standing. Keep stretching anything that It's still maybe feeling a little tight for you. Okay, our first round, we will start down on our mat. Okay, we're going to start with, I want everyone to try single leg glute bridges today. If we can, obviously, your modification is using 2 feet. Okay, so those, again, as always, option to add weight on the hips, as well as if you want to put the foot up on the box, that makes it a little harder as well. So up, notice how I'm not kicking this leg up. It stays like pretty much just pretend like it's a dead leg. Okay, so we'll go 8 on each leg for that one. And then we're going to flip it over to our plank reach backs. That's this one. Reaching for the opposite heel. Okay, that's going to be 12 reps. Okay, so 8 each leg glute bridge, 12 reps total for plank reach backs. And then we're going to stand up for curl to press, 10 reps, and then squats, 10 reps, whatever kind of squats. Okay, so starting on the mat, single leg glute bridge if you're willing to try. Other than that, normal glute bridges will work. Okay, so if we're doing single leg, it's 8 each. If you're doing normal, that means 16 glute bridges. Okay, all right, 4 minutes on the clock. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. Good. Remember that off leg, just resting comfortably. We don't want to be swinging it to generate any momentum. And then just kind of dial in your normal glute bridge. Make sure that knee is not falling inside to the midline of your body. 8 on each leg. Drive that heel into the ground. Fire those glutes. Pull that belt buckle towards the nose. 8 each leg. And then you're flipping over to high plank for plank reach backs. 12 total reps there. Reaching for that opposite ankle. Make sure we're returning all the way back down to a strong plank, but not letting those hips dip below so our back goes lazy and our core goes lazy. 12 total. Count each reach back. Squeeze and breathe here. Good. Curl the press for 10 reps. Good. 1. Nice job. Then after this, you have 10 freestyle squats, whatever kind of squats you want to do. 10, correct. Make sure on that curl, our elbows are staying tucked in, right in line with our shoulders, not letting it get in front out of our body, either by swinging or coming out like this. On that shoulder press, standing up nice and tall. Shoulders still remain relaxed and pulled down as we press right up overhead with a nice tight core, not leaning back too far. Squats, yep. 10 curl to press, 10 squats, and then you're back to glute bridges, whatever variation you're doing, either 8 each leg or 16 total. We're halfway through, so we're almost turning the corner here, working at a good pace. I like to say 2 times through means we're working good. Nice job. We're not too close yet, but remember our 10-second rule. When we get to 10 seconds left in the station, I will let you know. And whatever exercise you're on, you're just going to keep repping it out on that exercise so we aren't switching and wasting time the last 10 seconds. So if we get there and we're on an exercise that you don't like, you got to speed it up or else you're going to get stuck on it. Good. Glute bridges here. Single leg is 8 each. Normal glute bridge is 16 reps. And then flipping over to our high plank for our reach backs, 12 total reps. Pressing through those hands and shoulders, getting the hips high, and returning to a nice strong plank, not letting those hips dip below our straight line from head to hips. We got about a minute to go here. Let's try our best to get through 2 times through. I know we're moving quick. Ten curl to press is next. You got about 30 seconds to go here. Odds are you're getting stuck on these or squats. Pick your poison. Keep moving here. And 10 seconds. Couple more reps. Finish here. You got it. 3, 2, 1. And rest. Nice job. 1 minute of rest here. Station 1 in the books. Grab some water. Head home if you need it. All right. Next round, we're going to start on the ground. Okay, I want you guys make sure we're going to do a push-up variation. Make sure if you need to go on your knees that you have your have your mat lined up with your box, kind of on. I would say go right, kind of in line with it, because we're going to do an unbalance. So one hand on the box, one hand off. You may want to take it down one riser. Feel free to try it with two, but see how that's comfortable. So at home, if you have a book or a medicine ball or something that is sturdy, I want you to try to get one hand higher than the other as we try these push-ups. And we're going to do 5 on each side. Okay? 5 on each side for uneven push-ups. And then you'll flip over on your back. And we're going to do our just normal leg raises, 12 reps, down and up. Okay? And then we'll stand up for lunges. Again, I don't care what kind of lunges you do. Reverse, forward. If you want to do, you can do deadlifts. That works for me. Protect those knees. And then, oh, wow, I'm already giving it to you in station 2. 5 burpees. All right? So one more time. We got uneven push-ups, okay? So try to get one hand elevated with and then the other, med ball, book at home, whatever you can use. 5 on each side, okay? And then we'll flip over for leg raises, 12 reps, okay? And then lunges, freestyle lunges, and then 5. Those are, I didn't say it for the lunges. Those will be 6 on each leg, and then burpees is 5. Okay, I'll remind everybody when we get there. So uneven push-ups, 5 on each side. 3, 2, 1, begin. 4 minutes. Good, so it's 10 total push-ups here, 5 on each side. The higher your item is, the easier it's going to be. So if it felt a little too easy, you can bring down that, take a book off, get a smaller ball, both legs at the same time. Yep, there we go. 12 reps. Nice and slow down for leg raises here. Remember, we got to keep that low core engaged. We don't want that back coming too far off the mat. Heels never bouncing off the ground here. Good. After this, we're standing up for our lunges. Okay, 6 on each leg for lunges after this. Feel free to do our forward lunge or reverse lunge. No matter what, that front leg is our working leg here. So if we're alternating, that's 12 reps. If you want to do 6 in a row on each leg, that works too. Karen, you can do 12 of those. After your 12 lunges, 6 on each leg, you have 5 burpees. Modify those as needed. Remember, we can just walk the hands out, walk them back up, adding no jump in either directions. We can go down, jump back, but maybe not jump up. Modify those as you need. Good. Only 5 of them. Then you're back to your push-ups. Remember, the higher the item for your split push-ups, the easier it's going to be. You want to make it a little challenging, try to get a little closer to the ground, but we still want that unevenness here. Coming up on about 2 minutes here, halfway through, we're on our 5 push-ups on each side. If you're already past us, You're already back to your leg raises, which is for 12 reps. Good. Leg raises, 12 reps. Again, if you're moving quicker than us here, you're on your lunges. 6 each leg, 12 total. Reverse or forward lunge works. Just remember to make sure we're working through that front leg, driving that front heel into the ground for our lunges. Leg lowers, we're going nice and slow down, squeezing up, no bouncing off the ground. Doing our best to keep that back as flat as we can on the mat by keeping an eye, keeping a feel on that low core. As we stand up, we're getting ready for our lunges. We got about a minute to go here. 12 lunges, either alternating legs or 6 in a row on each leg, whatever works for you. Good. Don't forget the 10-second rule here as we're getting to about 30 seconds. So if you're on an exercise you don't like, now's about the time you want to speed it up. We got 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds in station 2. Definitely don't want to get stuck on burpees. Or maybe you do. And 10 seconds. There you go. 10 seconds to go. You were waiting for it. 10 seconds here. Whatever exercise you're on at home, just get a few more reps. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. Better than push-ups? Oh, I should make you do push-ups with your burpees then. But then you don't get as many burpees in because you're falling on the ground. Yeah. Not this class. That's enough burpees for one class. All right, as we rest, get ready for station 3 here. Let's see. So I do have it in. So we'll do our IYTs. Remember that's front, V, lateral. Okay, keep it all in this. So palms down for front, and then kind of like a thumbs up in a V in a Y, and then palms back down for lateral. Okay, so lighter weights there. Let's go. Those might take. Let's do 6 of those. Okay. Yep. So one I, one I, one Y, one T is 1. Do that 6 times. And then we'll go jumping jacks for 20 reps, and then we'll go. Let's do bent over wide rows. So what I mean by that is normally we keep our elbows in. I want you to let them flare out a little bit here. That's going to get a little bit upper and mid back there. Okay. That one will be, let's do 12 for that. So IYT's 6, jumping jacks 20, 12 wider rows there. And then we'll finish down on our mat with penguins, heel touches, 20 reps. Okay. All right, so lighter weights to start here. IYTs, 1 time through. Obviously, all 3 is 1, 6 times. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. 4 minutes on the clock. Front raise, V raise or Y raise, and lateral raise. Good. 6 times through. That's 1. Good. Shoulders down and back. Okay, not shrugging that neck. Make sure we're always in control. Let's get working both directions. Don't let gravity just take your weights down. Use that core to slow them down. Yeah, those take a little bit of time. Jumping jacks next, 20 reps. Should go quick, as fast as you can. Good. And then remember after this, we're going with wide bent over rows. So normally we're keeping those elbows in. I want you to let those elbows come out a little bit here. Okay. So I would say have your palms. Yeah, there you go. Good. So not 180 degrees. I'd say closer to maybe like 60, 45-ish. Okay. We don't want to impinge those shoulders or anything. Still making sure those shoulders are pulled back and down. Driving with our elbows still. Squeezing the shoulder blades at the top. This is 12. Yep. And then penguins, heel touches, 20 reps, count each one. Squeeze and breathe penguins, head and shoulders up nice and high. 20. 1 minute in, 3 minutes to go. We're back to IYTs here. Front, Y, and T, that's 1. 5 more. Good, controlling those weights. Relaxing those shoulders back and down. Good. Breathe with each movement. Good, keep it going. If you're already past these, you're on jumping jacks, 20 reps. Flying through the jumping jacks, looking good. Two minutes, halfway, looking good. Wide rows here. Again, if you need a staggered stance or you're good with just that normal hip hinge position. Again, I want you to let your elbows get out a bit, but I don't want all the way 180 degrees, okay? Still a little bend. Palms facing your legs. And then just let those elbows flare out a bit. And then you're doing your normal row, driving with the elbows, squeezing those shoulder blades. Good. And then we're down for heel touches. Penguins, 20 reps. It was 12 of those rows if you're still on those. Good. Squeeze and breathe. Nice compact movement. Keep that head and shoulders up the best you can. We're flying. Nice job. IYTs. You have 1 minute. 1 minute to go here. Good. 6 total of these circuit or of this round of IYTs. And then you're to jumping jacks for 20 reps. We have 30 seconds to go here. 30 seconds. Good. Jumping jacks, 20 reps, as quick as you can here. And then our 12 bent over wide rows after this. And 10 seconds to go. Let's finish repping it out with these rows. Whatever exercise that you're on at home, 10 seconds worth of reps, as many as you can. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right. You got a minute of rest here. We won't have time for another full circuit, so we'll just finish with my my favorite core plank core circuit. Only takes a minute and a half. Because all we are going to do, right side plank, normal plank, left side plank, 30 seconds each, straight through. Yeah, so I usually go on my elbow. Some people like to go like this, but I like this. You're just holding it. If you want to make it harder, feel free to do whatever. You can add harder is maybe like hip dips or a little reach through if you want to make it harder, but it's plenty hard for me. All right, you got about 15 more seconds to rest, and then we got minute 30 of plank variations. We'll start right side, Then we'll go to normal low plank. Then we'll go to left side. 30 seconds each. And then as always, if you get tired of these, drop that bottom knee, but let's try to keep this upper body up. Okay, and the hips up. Again, if you can try like this, might work better for you, but for me, this typically ends up more comfortable. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Right side plank, 30 seconds. As well as, like I said, option for the knee to drop or left hand for some support if you want to keep that knee up. Options to make harder, hip presses, or like Karen's doing there, a little reach through. You got 15 seconds left on this side, and then we're going to normal low plank. I'll give you about a 5-second count to get there. 3, 2, 1. Rotate low middle. Feel free to do high if that's more comfortable. 3, 2, 1. Go. Just don't let those hips dip. Straight line from head to hips. Squeezing and breathing. Halfway. 10 seconds. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1. Good. Couple seconds to get onto your left side. 5, 3, 2, 1. And up. Good. Remember, if you want to try up on your hand, that's fine. If you want to add some hip ups or a reach through like Karen, feel free to do that. If we get tired, feel free to use that right hand to press on the ground a bit. Let's try to keep everything up. And then dropping that left knee would be our next option. Couple more seconds. 5, keep it up, squeeze and breathe. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Catch your breath here, grab some water, and we'll cool it down when we're ready. Slow that breathing down here. And we'll start with our hamstring low back stretch, just relaxing as we get some blood flowing back to the lungs, to the heart. Slowing that breathing down, just letting our upper body hang nice and heavy to help feel that low back loosen up. Legs as straight as your hamstrings will let you. Good, and let's roll it up nice and slow, arms hang heavy. Feel every vertebra in the back and the neck. Nice big inhale, reach high, stretch it out, and down to the left. Walk those hands back to center. Let's roll it up again. Nice and slow. Inhale, reach high and hold. Exhale off to the right. And walk the hands back to the center. We'll roll it up one last time. Nice and slow. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fall. Good. Shake it out here. We'll go one more hamstring and calf stretch. Bend one knee, straighten the other. Reach for wherever's comfortable. Shin, toe, floor. One or both hands, depending on your flexibility. Switch when you're ready. Good. We'll go standing quad stretch today, so grab some wall if you need help with the balance. One leg up at a time. Continue to try to press those hips forward to get more out of those hips instead of letting it pull your chest down. And switch when you're ready. Good. And then we'll reach across here, roll out those wrists from those push-ups, burpees, planks. And switch when you're ready. Good. And then we will finish with our chest opener. Options: interlock the hand behind the back, press that chest forward, or deeper option, one arm on the wall, lean forward and in as comfortable. Hold that as long as you need. Should start to feel some tension release. After you do that, make sure, like I said, get each side. We'll end circuits there.